Okay, so like I said, I would be doing the adding of the lights. I unboxed the lights and I have them here plugged in. The battery pack's got battery, so the lights do light. So that's a good thing. The lights light. There's no dead LEDs. All of the lights light. There are 3 sections of lights. We have Sebulba's jets. We have Anakin's thrusters in the front, and we have the mountain cliff. So, I'm going to do this first person. Hi everyone. I'm going to wave. Wave. And I thought this would make the most sense for this type of thing. Try to make sure you guys try to keep this in view well. So here are the instructions. Here's what the light kit came in. Got a little box. The box is upside down. There you go. There's the box the right way up. And so let's look at the instructions. So I probably wish I knew and I had this ahead of time, because I would have probably put this in while I was building. But they actually show you a fully constructed kit. So, and it gives you all the little instructions for the different type of things. So that's very good. So step 1 is obviously getting out and making sure the lights work. And step 5 is looking at your kit. Like, you get to look at it. So 7 is the removal or dismantle of Anakin. So we have to take Anakin off. You're going to do this slowly. Anakin's off. See? Anakin. Alright, I know that's stupid. Alright, and then we are taking off the snow skis. Right? So we're going to take out the snow ski sections, just to make this easier to install. So we're going to take off the snow skis, right? Snow skis off. Now, don't want to get ahead. So it looks like we do it on each side. So there's a far side and a close side. And I did the far side first. Of course I did. Never do the right side first. Alright, so let me take off the other side. It just seems easier to take it off. Slight dismantling involved. I'm trying to keep my hands in view. Get my phone over here so I can like check. It's kind of hard to see. Alright, so there's a further and a closer. So we're going to take the further, and that goes on the outside. The funny thing is you're not removing anything, you're just adding. And then it shows wrapping. See, wrapping the cord around the blue. So you go around. Came off. No. Let's get you back on. Alright. So it's forward, under, and around the blue. Right? There we go. Then let's see the other one. So then they have you putting back on the little skis on the one side. So we'll hold that. One ski. Oh no. Don't want to crimp the wires. 2 ski. And then the 3rd ski on top. I remember Legos staying together a little bit better. But again, I was a child. All right. So, go over and add all right, so just have it wrap around. So, this is where you're going to have to unplug the plug. Because it has you wrap it around the whole thing for the secondary light, so you're going to have to pull it all through. Be careful, these are like not the thickest of wires. I appreciate them like plugging this all into one kit, but it might have been a little bit less worrisome. All right, so you have the one wrap around there, going over, looks like under the blue. No, wait. Going, yeah, so you're gonna go under, plug in, right? But you have me plug in. All right, plug in. Then you're going back and over the blue. I don't know what part I just knocked off a jet. Where? I do not know. Alright, put you down for a second. Okay, it paused on me because the camera apparently only has 17% battery right now. That's wonderful. Which is weird because I just charged it. So there's one piece. That plate's becoming loose. Okay, so the battery's at 14% on the camera, so I stepped up a little bit and I took the cliff off, and I'm getting ready for the cliff to add in the cord from. Alright, I had to have a little intermission to let the camera charge. We have the two lights on Anakin's racer, and now we are adding it to the cliff mountain where we had to remove some pieces. They're right there. Alright, so now we are taking the wire from Anakin's racer and feeding this wire going down the racer to the end. Okay. Then somehow having enough wire to feed up the racer. Okay, wait a minute here. Shows pulling it down. Down the racer, flipping the racer over to the top. So you're having it go down this side of the racer. Okay. And then basically you want to have it go up this. Have it go up the interior of the mountain. And then you tape. So you go up the interior of the mountain. Then add on the pieces back for the interior. Okay, so we have these cords go up the center. You have to reassemble, so you have to make sure don't break the cords. Okay. Let's making sure that I didn't hurt any cords. We'll turn on the lights quickly, just to check. All right, lights are working. Nice little check. All right, so now have that lined up correctly. Okay, let's put on the rest of these pieces back on. Okay, so there's that. Then we had no, I always remembered how these. Guessing. You're there? Is there a gap? Oh, now I have to look at the actual instructions from that piece before. I'm not missing a piece. Oh. Alright, the cliff. Alright, cliff piece, cliff. Okay. So alright. So that piece on the blue is so I am off. Okay. My bad. Let's make sure again that still works. Oh, Jesus. All right. That's plugged in. That goes on the bottom. Then you're on. The mountain done on one side and it's connected. So looking at the next bit I'm supposed to do is I reinstall the speeder onto the scene. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say right now, I don't remember Legos coming apart this easily before. Like everything is. It's because they're not using like real petroleum-based plastics anymore. I'm so curious. But all right. So we add that. This. Needs to go in there. All right. And then I have to flip this around because I need to do stuff on the back of here. So we flip that around. And I have to remove these bricks. Am I doing the whole layer? Yeah, looks like it. Ah, that tipped over. Come on. Stay on your little rotating platform. Okay. That one side came off. And that side came off. Cool. Now I reconnect the top of that. There. And I have the wires come down through the center. And I have to take off this black piece. So we have this last little bit. I just did Sebulbas, I did Anakin's, and all it is hiding this extra wire, and then we should be good to go. So you have to, I assume, bring it forward so it kind of goes along with there, and then so getting as much tension on the back piece. Actually, this has it going for the front piece first, and then hiding the back. Okay. So let's wrap this around once for there, right on the corner. That looks pretty good. Had to get underneath Sebulba's speeder. Podracer, sorry. Okay. That looks pretty good. Now we have some excess on the back here. So ideally, what I think I'll do is pull it. Let's see how we can get this a little bit more clean. Alright, there we have it all done. Now you can see some wires. I didn't know what else to do about that. Oh, Rue's barking at that. But there are the lights. Gonna give you like the pod racer view as best as possible. But yeah. There it's lit up. The battery pack kind of just goes wherever you're gonna put it. But there is the lighting kit installed. Finally done.